welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. This is my new LP. And obviously, we're starting a new game. Are you a boy or a girl? Really, I'm a boy, obviously. Tell by my voice, I'm Rupert92. You should have got used to me. By the way, my Emerald LP will be returning soon after this, as soon as I get everything sorted. And this is post-commentary because I can. It is 9:34. And ironically, that is the exact same time I've actually commentated on this, which is hilarious. But that's right, people call me the Pokemon Professor, or Prof, as you see in the preview. This one is inhabited by creatures that we all call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some battle with them. So we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That is why I study Pokemon every day. Now, what did you say your name was? I was about the new name here. I decided to go by my real name because I would put normally put Rupert like doing there. So, say hello to Judy. Please. It's about my own Pokemon stories about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. I'll say. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. That is strictly true, he will be seeing us later. As we head down here. 8-bit music is so awesome to hear again. We have got the gear, well, the Pokegear. This allows us to have a look at the map, see, answer calls, etc, etc. It will become useful a hell of a lot later on, and I'll explain why it will become useful. This is probably a bit too early. Today is Monday that I'm actually recorded it. It's actually Thursday, a few weeks later, that I've actually started this. It took me 3 weeks to actually capture this entirely because I've been so busy. It would normally take me a week to capture this. Because I know how to use the phone because I played this game before. This is why I chose this game. It's so fantastic. I just love this game so much. Plus, I wanted to pick a game for this project that it's actually part of a project why I'm doing this, if you're wondering. Because not only is this another LP for me, this is also a project for college, for a unit known as project planning. So, yeah, I thought I'd get that way. This is my 4th LP, 5th, if you also include the Pokemon Yellow gyms I've done, and actually 6th in line, because I will explain this to you right now. This was not originally scheduled for a while. I was planning to do this after I finished the War Room LP that I was planning after I finished Advanced Wars, which I did back a few months ago. Then I was in the middle of Emerald, file corruption caused it, so I thought, should I do the War Room as part of my project, or should I do Pokemon Crystal? I decided Pokemon Crystal so I can have the War Room going as a long-term thing for me. Anyway, I'm exploring the town so we can kind of get a picture, and I need to actually say something. Yeah. Well, there's talking about Professor Elm, all sorts, around the town. I'm supposed to be really interested. Yeah. Hang on, who's this guy? So, this is the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? And he actually hits us. Wow. Now, there you are. I need to ask you a favour. Okay. I'm conducting a new Pokemon research right now, and I was wondering if you could help me with that even. Yeah? You see, I am writing a paper that I want to present at a conference. But there are some things I don't know. Well, I don't quite understand, so I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. Of course. I will do that. Well, he's looking into the mystery, okay? And he gets interrupted. Hey, I got an email. Go on then. Okay. Yeah. Incredible name. I want to know where you got that from. He found a discovery. He's got an item for us. Okay, I'll take the place because I've got nothing better to do. Right. This will be my first Pokemon I acquire. Now I've chosen Index to my teaming. First choice on the right is Cyndaquil. On the left, I mean, is Cyndaquil. I am not taking Cyndaquil. In the middle is Totodile, a personal favourite of mine to use in this game, but I'm not going to use it because there are far too many water types available. So that's why I'm not going with Totodile. And the one on the right is the one we're going for, which is Chikorita, because it's the only one I haven't actually used officially in the Pokemon game. I say that because I have actually used Chikorita in competitive battles as a Meganium. And my choice is indeed going to be Chikorita because even though it's going to struggle against the first gym, I'd say it's a good choice and it's a good challenge to raise Chikorita. The other two are more easy to raise up, and they have a good advantage against certain areas. I am not giving nicknames to my Pokemon in this video. Well, in this LP I mean. Cherry City is our next location, but before anything can happen, he gives us his number, which is going to actually become quite a bit handy a little bit later if you want some information. He will call you on things that you importantly have to do, which I'll get into a little bit later on as well. And now let's have a look at Chikorita. Let's click on its stats. Anytime soon. It's running a bit slow, I don't get why, which is really annoying. This rarely ever happens to me. It's probably the speed. It knows tackle and growl. I don't get why this video is going so slow for me. It's got good defenses, by the looks of it. Attack 11, 10 for special attack, 9 for speed. Okay, I got no problem with that. Now, if you watch my Emerald LP, what I've done with my arrows. Oh, we get a potion, that's going to come handy. Now, if your Pokemon loses quite a bit of health, potions are very useful, and are always an essential. First thing I'm going to do is what I've done in Pokemon Emerald, and that's raise my Starch up to level 10. It's a personal thing for me. Right, that didn't take actually that long. In all fairness, I cut away so you wouldn't be able to see it. Even though this looks like it is, this is actually post-commentary, but I'm going to make it seem like it isn't, because I feel like it's need. I love Razor Leaf, which is a very good move. High chance of a critical hit. I can't say the base power because I've completely forgotten what base power it is. I think it's 55 base power with 95 accuracy. That's I think that's the Gen 5 one. Correct me if I'm wrong, because we're going to run this all first wild battle and you're going to see, and it is a huge. Hoothoot is a flying normal type, and I preferably is not going to use this because I don't like it to be used in this sort of scenario. Razor Leaf is of course not effective because grass attacks are not effective on flying types. And proof of his accuracy. Razor Leaf is going to stay on Chikorita for the entire game, and I'll tell you why. I love Razor Leaf. It's such a brilliant move. I'm going to go with Tackle. By the way, it is able to switch the order of the moves. I'll show you that a little bit later when I actually do move some moves around. Anyway, we have reached Cherry Grove City. Now, instead of talking to that guy that will give us the tutorial, I'm actually going to head up straight to Route 30. And obviously no chances of avoiding wild battles. I said that sounded like monotone there. Really? Oh well. Anyway, I'm going to run for the wild battles right now. I'm probably going to skip some wild battles because I feel like sometimes I'll skip training battles if they start lagging on for quite a bit, taking up most of the videos, and I'm running through another wild battle. Predictable. And it's another hoot hoot. Obviously you can find hoot hoots in the evening, otherwise I'll explain once this first part's out of the way, because this first part's basically introducing everything. It's like an induction to the game. Introduction, I mean. So, there's not much you can really do in the first part, because everything's blocked off for you to access. We got a mystery egg from Mr. Pokemon. And who's that accomplice? It was given to him by the daycare. I'll show you that a little bit later on. Hello, that is Professor Oak. We saw him. I told you he said he would see you later. A Pokemon researcher. I'm just visiting my old friend Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm. I waited here. What is this? A rare Pokemon? Let me see. I see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you this Pokemon to run an errand. The researchers. I'm pretty much skipping through the text, so I can get quite a bit covered. The latest version of the Pokédex. Automatically records data of Pokemon you've seen before. A high-tech encyclopedia. And we get the Pokédex, which is awesome. Okay. I'll stay too long. I have to get on my Z from my radio show. He's counting on me. Okay. Oh boy. He's counting on me. This is not going to be a good result. And he's going to hit us up, even though I pretty much skipped the battles. Oh well. He'll refurbish PowerPoint. Professor Elm's calling out. I told you he'd actually come in handy, because he will point out something to you. What's happened? Get back there now. Okay. Right, that's what we're gonna do, and obviously I can't avoid any wild battles, so I've got to be careful! I love using my voice to exploit stuff, which is really awesome about this. Another hoot hoot, no way I'm gonna battle it. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can... maybe not. What I was about to say is, let's see if we can try and get through the station without running into a wild hoot hoot, because it's most likely to run into them. The other Pokemon, actually I won't explain what Pokemon you can run into yet, because we're just only beginning. Next part I'll say which Pokemon are on the route, anything interesting, and my recommendation. Oh, there's an item here. What is it? An antidote. Cures any chance of poison, if your Pokemon get poisoned. A good nifty item that is really awesome is a fruit bearing tree. It's a berry. Berry heals up by 20. It's an equivalent to a potion. It's actually not really... Who's this guy? You know Pokemon eat berries, and that's why Pokemon eat healthy by eating berries. And he gives us another berry. 2 berries in the space of a minute. That's in the space of about 10 seconds at least. Technically, 20. Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna get back down. We've already got through. We are now back in Cherry Grove City. Before I do anything else, let's talk to this tutorial guy. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. Well, I'm not actually, because the playthrough is quite long. I'm not actually a rookie trainer, I can tell you quite a bit. He's going to show us around for the people who have never been introduced to Pokemon. That is the Pokemon Center, allow you to heal up your Pokemon. and you'll be relying on them quite a bit. Trust me. Pokemon where you can buy some items, anything essential, Pokeballs, potions, antidotes. I'll get into that a little bit later. This is Route 30's out there. I've just been down there, so okay. I love how he says this is the sea. I love how he says this is the sea. Like we have not ever seen the sea before. Really? And that's where he lives. Okay. Thanks for the company. A small gift? Ah, the map card. I told you the hooky gear will come in handy. The map card has the entire map of both, of actually one region right now, which is Johto. We will... yeah, we'll use it quite a bit. Here's the entire map of Johto. Now, there's New Bark Town, so we go from Route 30, Route 31, Violet City, Spell Tower, Route 32, Ruins of Owl, Union Cave, Route 33, Zadia Town, Slowpoke Well, Elix College, Route 34, Golden Lodge City, Radio Tower, which is in Golden Lodge City. I've decided to stop there because that would just be wasting time when I want to get some stuff done. Let's talk to you. Okay. In that door. That is strictly true. I would be shocked if one did that. What the change is the evolution of Pokemon. I will get into that when one of my Pokemon is evolving. Trainer, catch lots of Pokemon. Treat them with all kindness. Kindness is key, and that's an essential. And we'll be getting into that a little bit later on, when I come to a certain Pokemon which I am going to be acquiring. Great badges. Yeah. You know what? Let's actually do that. Let's actually get some badges. But the first thing first, we have to go back to the lab in New Bark Town because it's an essential part of the quest. When you lose every single one of your Pokemon you have, I don't think you can actually buy items right now, I'm not sure. Keep going. By the way, you need an antidote to deal with most, like the poison types, I'll give you a heads up, poison types require antidotes like anything, because most poison attacks could end up poisoning you. Pokemon Center... what's this guy gonna say? Cool. The story in Pokemon. I'll get into that a little bit later on. This is a communication center. That is not an essential thing for this LP, but I probably will go onto it once a little bit, probably explain in the next part, because it's not really an essential. I just loved it, even in 8-bit. So you've got a Pokemon. By the way, this is your rival in the game. That redhead kid you saw a while back outside the lab. So I'm guessing he has something to do with the call. And he's got a Cyndaquil. Obviously, if you don't get the logic, the rivals in the game usually have the type that is super effective against you. And that is Cyndaquil, a fire type, against... Obviously it's level 5. The reason I got mine at level 10 is because I want to normally one-hit my rival in the game in the first video, but obviously this time I won't be able to... I should have gone for tackle in all fairness, that would have probably got it out in one hit. Oh well, 6 blank experience, giggity. And I've been refraining from actually using... I can use innuendos, but I can't swear in these videos, which is really annoying because I made a promise. I would not swear in these videos, and I'm going to stick to it. Back to Route 29. I'm going to try and... what did that say? These ledges are scary to jump off to. I'm not gonna... hello. Another berry? That's pretty cool. 3 berries in one video. What have you got? I am waiting for a person that appears only in the morning. Oh, that's another thing which I'll get into a little bit later. And actually, I'll probably get into that next part in the next part. Let's see what these you have to say. Up there is Route 30. No, it's Route 20. I've forgotten. I've forgotten the route number. Oh well. I think it's Route 28. And we're going to up this. Chikorita. Take on Eradicate. The Johto of the pack. I'm not actually going to catch one. Critical hit. This is what I mean by the fact that I can get critical hit, Razor Leaf. It's a good move. There's an item up here, I believe it's a potion. It is a potion, indeed. Okay. Another wild battle. We've seen quite a few in this video. And you get used to it. I probably will skip out some of the wild battles. I'm gonna go to run. The sound looks out of sync. Really? How the Pokemon said, I'm getting some information. Apparently there's a young male with long red hair. What? You back on your trainer like that? Of course. What does it have to do with me? Well, I had a little bit of a voice. His actual name is Silver, but most people call him Elliot. Because I'm my best mate. My best mate's known as Elliot. He's called Elliot, so I thought, why not? He's now going to continue his investigation. Okay. Anything else? Hang on, wait, I think I might have forgotten something. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to give him the egg. I done that on purpose, by the way, if you're wondering. I actually did that on purpose. This? So this is a Pokemon egg. This is what? I'm Professor Oak, give you a Pokemon. That's incredible. He's seen potential of people, wow. Obviously, to take on the Pokemon Gym Challenge. Let me think about that. Okay. The road to the championships will indeed be a long one. Okay, now. Use these on your Pokemon first. Ah, we got some Pokeballs. Well, this is only say Pokeball. I get Pokeball. You get 5. You get 5. Pokeballs. What is it with me today? Oh well, let's head back to our house. Wait, where's our mom? Yeah, there it is. Pokemon, where did you get that? You're leaving on an adventure? Okay, I'll help too. What can I do? Oh no, I'll save you money for you. A long journey. Do you want me to do that? No! Oh, no. I wanted to click no because even though, let me try and sort this out. Let me see if I can try and sort this out. You know what? I'm not having that. No. She won't get you that decent item, so I wouldn't recommend it. I've completely failed by that. And I'll probably... This is about your money, yes. What do you want? Right, after a long debate on whether or not I should save... Stop getting in my way! the money. I've decided to go with it for now. I'll probably stop it a little bit later. Hello. I've seen you a couple of times. Oh, I know who this guy is. It's the Pokey dude. And what I mean by that is he shows you how to catch Pokemon. And he wants to catch a wild Rattata. Well, he failed. He's just gonna throw a Pokeball. The reason he's just doing his Pokeball. He's the Pokey dude, not dude. Get that right. And he caught a Rattata. Really? I wouldn't recommend it. And it was a level 5 Rattata. How lucky for him. Alright, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal, we will properly start our journey. So, guess what? I'll see you then.